The harmful effects which substance abuse has had on our community cannot be overstated. The toll which it takes and has taken is felt strongest in the justice community, where drug and alcohol abuse plays either a direct or indirect role in the majority of cases. Even before the advent of our recovery court treatment program here, the Public Defender's Office was able to help secure substance abuse treatment for many of our clients. However, treatment is only the first of many essential steps in the process. The road to recovery is neither short nor easy. Treatment programs require much of those fortunate enough to be a part of them. To be on the path is to begin and continue the difficult journey back to the world of responsibility, where each of us can make positive contributions to our community.
We can't jail our way out of a drug addiction. Sending someone with a drug or alcohol addiction to jail and not treating them is a waste of money and lives. They come out as addicted as they were, they return to the same environment, and they start all over again. Recovery courts are showing that it doesn't have to be that way.
The first recovery court was formed in Miami, Florida in 1989. Tired of the same faces and the same cases repeatedly appearing before the court, a visionary group of criminal justice professionals decided that the system as it existed was broken and there had to be a better way. They found a solution by combining drug treatment with the structure and authority of the judge. Working as a team, they were able to effect lasting change in the lifestyle and behavior of the participants. Our recovery program was started in June 2002 as an alternative to incarceration for nonviolent, substance-abusing offenders. Recovery Court represents a positive alternative to incarceration and a beacon of light to those who desire to change their lives and become productive members of society.
Often referred to as a marriage between treatment and the court, a recovery court is a special court given the responsibility to handle cases involving drug-using offenders through comprehensive supervision, drug testing, treatment services, and immediate sanctions and incentives. Our program represents the coordinated efforts of the judiciary, prosecution, probation, law enforcement, treatment, mental health, and social services to actively intervene and break the cycle of substance abuse, addiction, and crime.
Our mission is to provide a proven program to facilitate recovery for individuals with addictions to drugs and alcohol. The program makes offenders accountable for their actions. It brings about behavioral change that will reduce recidivism and protect the public from the harmful effects substance abuse has upon society.
Before I was elected to serve as judge, I was an assistant district attorney. And when I became a judge, I saw the same defendants that I had charged as a prosecutor. Now, they're back in court, again being sentenced for new drug-related charges or because that they had failed at probation. We had to do something about this revolving door. The cost to our justice system, our taxpayers, and in lives was just too high. So far, more than 500 participants have graduated from our program and have gone on to become healthier, more productive members of our community.
The District Attorney's Office serves as the gatekeeper for our recovery court. We review all drug-related arrest records to determine who's eligible, and we discuss sentencing recommendations. So many crimes in our community are the result of alcohol abuse and drug use. Many addicted offenders who go on probation without help will violate the terms of their probation by failing a drug screen or by committing a new offense. If offenders don't get treatment on their own or by a court order, the odds are against them, and chances are they will end up in jail or in prison. Our recovery court program is not an easy out for offenders. In fact, it's more demanding than simply serving a sentence or going on traditional probation. Our recovery court program costs less than 1/3 of what it would cost to imprison an offender for the same period of time. Recovery courts save money, but more importantly, they transform the lives of offenders and their families in a very positive way.
Recovery courts improve outcomes for drug-abusing offenders by combining evidence-based substance abuse treatment with strict behavioral accountability. Participants are carefully monitored for substance use and related behaviors. They receive escalating incentives for accomplishments and sanctions for infractions. Our technology is one of the primary tools we use to keep our participants accountable. Our program is one of the very few recovery courts in the state that has its own substance abuse testing system. Having the on-site testing machine for alcohol and drug testing provides both timeliness for our test results and the ability to customize our testing panel for nearly 20 different drugs as drug use trends change over time.
The criminal justice system has provided a way out for those casualties, a way out from extermination, a way out to conquer and control drug addiction, a way out to reunite broken families, a way out to meaningful employment and to becoming a productive citizen and taxpayer.
Recovery Court enhances the credibility of law enforcement in the community. Working together, the community and the police identify creative and workable solutions to combat problems of drugs and crime.
Recovery Court reduces crime, saves money, ensures compliance, combats drug addiction, restores families.
In 25 years since the first Recovery Court was founded, there has been more research published on the effects of recovery courts than on virtually all other criminal justice programs combined. The scientific community has put recovery courts under a microscope and concluded that recovery courts work better than jail or prison, better than probation and treatment alone.
Recovery courts are showing on a daily basis, with proper incentives, with the use of sanctions in a very careful and well understood way, you can get people who have been very addicted and run into serious problems with the law into effective recovery, stable housing, and jobs. So the recovery courts are showing a way out of this mess.